When you love someone who's walked through fire, you're not just dating a person, you're getting to know a soul that has been forged in resilience. They carry a quiet strength, a depth of character, and a profound empathy that can make you feel like you finally found your person. But their journey has also left them with a unique operating system, one that doesn't always come with a user manual. If you've ever found yourself confused by their need for space, or wondered why they flinch at things that don't bother you, you're in the right place. The points we're about to share come directly from our community, things people with difficult pasts have disclosed with us over the years. We picked out the ones that stood out most, the things they desperately wish a potential partner could understand. We made this video to help both sides, to help the partner with a difficult past feel heard, and to help the partner loving the partner with a difficult past feel understood and loved. Before we dive in, if you can subscribe to help us reach 15 million subscribers, it would mean so much. We'll keep working on better and better content for you. Okay, let's begin. Whether you're the partner of a survivor or a survivor trying to help your partner understand you, this is your guide. Here are the unspoken rules of loving someone who has developed these incredible yet complex traits from their past. Rule number 1. Their need for solitude is not a rejection of you. After enduring chaos, peace becomes sacred. When your partner retreats to be alone, it's easy to feel like you're being shut out. But this isn't about you. This is their sacred time to decompress, to process, and to find their center in a world that once felt so unstable. Think of their emotional energy as a phone battery. Social interaction, even with people they love, can drain it quickly. Their alone time is how they recharge. As trauma therapist Bessel van der Kolk notes, in the body keeps the score. Trauma lives in the body, and quiet solitude is often a way to regulate a nervous system that's on constant alert. Instead of asking what's wrong, try saying, "Take all the time you need. I'll be right here when you're ready." This simple act of trust communicates that you see their need for what it is, a vital part of their self-care, not a reflection of their feelings for you. Rule number 2. Learn how to speak the language of their empathy. They have a radar for pain. They'll notice the slight quiver in your voice, the subtle shift in your posture. This is a classic sign of what some psychologists call hypervigilance, a state of heightened sensitivity to their environment, born from a past where danger was a real possibility. Think about the character of Tanguro from the anime Demon Slayer. His ability to smell emotions isn't just a fantasy power. It's a perfect metaphor for this kind of deep-seated empathy. He can sense the sadness and rage in demons, which makes him a more compassionate and effective slayer. Your partner has a similar real-world radar. They might ask, "What's wrong?" multiple times, sensing a discomfort you aren't even aware of. Instead of saying, "I'm fine," when you're clearly not, try, "I'm just a little stressed about work, but it's nothing major. Thanks for noticing." By validating their perception, you reassure them that they aren't too sensitive. They're just incredibly attuned. Rule number 3. Don't try to fix their pain. Just sit with it. This is perhaps the hardest rule. When you see someone you love hurting, your instinct is to fix it. But for someone who has endured hardship, their pain is a part of their story. They don't need a savior. They need a sanctuary. Remember that powerful scene in the Netflix series The Queen's Gambit? After Beth Harmon wins a major tournament, she's not celebrating. She's alone in her room, shaking. Her friend Benny doesn't burst in and say, "Cheer up." He just sits with her in the quiet. He doesn't try to fix her emptiness. He simply bears witness to it. That's what your partner needs. When they share a difficult memory, resist the urge to jump in with solutions. Instead, become a safe harbor. Say things like, "That sounds incredibly difficult. I'm so sorry you went through that." Your presence is more powerful than any advice. Rule number 4. Understand that their trust is a delicate, precious gift. A guarded heart is not a closed heart. It's a heart that has learned to be discerning. Past hurts have taught them that trust isn't a given. It's earned layer by fragile layer. This is a core principle in attachment theory. Early experiences of betrayal or instability create an avoidant or anxious attachment style, making trust a calculated risk. You might notice they are slow to open up or quick to pull back. Don't take this personally. This is their defense mechanism working overtime to keep them safe. The rule here is consistency. Be reliable. Be who you say you are again and again. Trust for them isn't built in grand gestures. It's built in the small moments. Remembering the details they told you. Showing up when you said you would. When they finally let you in, know that you are being given one of the most precious gifts they have to offer. Rule number 5. Celebrate their hyperindependence, but gently offer a hand. They can do it all, and they probably will because they've had to. This fierce independence is a shield forged from necessity. It's the part of them that says, I survived on my own before, and I can do it again. But this shield can also become a lonely cage. They might refuse help even when they're clearly drowning. I once spoke with a counselor who told me about a client, a single mom who managed a full-time job, her kids' schedules, and a household perfectly. When her new boyfriend offered to pick up groceries, she politely declined for weeks. It wasn't until you said, I know you don't need my help, but it would make me happy to feel useful to you. Let me do this for me. And that's when she finally let him. Reframe your offer of help as an act of partnership, not pity. Instead of, you look like you need help, try, we're a team. Let me take this off our plate so we can relax together. This allows them to accept support without feeling like a burden. If you've watched this far, you're clearly someone who cares deeply. And our community shared 2 more common traits that people who have suffered too much want to share with you. Bonus trait number 6. They're angry at themselves for pushing you away. This is the secret they may never tell you. They see the moments they pull away, the times they shut down or build a wall, and on the inside, a part of them is screaming. They're often furious with themselves for not being able to accept the love you're offering. They know they're sabotaging something good, but their survival instincts are too loud. They don't want to be this way. They want to let you in, but their body and mind are fighting a war that you can't see. Your patience and gentle persistence without pressure can be the peace treaty they desperately need. Bonus trait number 7. Their sense of justice is personal and it can be fierce. Injustice doesn't just anger them. It feels like a personal attack. When they see someone being mistreated, bullied, or taken advantage of, they don't just see a wrong. They feel the echoes of their own powerlessness. This is why they might become a fierce advocate for others, the first to stand up for the underdog. It's their way of rewriting history, of becoming the protector they once needed. Support this in them. Understand that their fight for the world fairness is deeply intertwined with their own healing journey. Loving someone who has known deep pain is not for the faint of heart, but it is one of the most rewarding journeys you can take. You're not just loving a person, you are honoring their survival. You are witnessing the beauty that can grow from the ashes. But as you commit to being this understanding partner, we also want to leave you with this crucial thought. While you want to be mindful of a partner who has been through a lot, you also want to make sure you're not taking on the hero's cape while neglecting yourself. Recognize when you also need your own space, because it takes 2 to tango, and a healthy relationship requires 2 whole people. Ensure that you are in a relationship you know you have the experience and fortitude to navigate. Your well-being matters just as much. It requires patience, understanding, and a willingness to learn a new language of love. But in return, you get a partner who will cherish the small moments with you, who will fight for justice by your side, and who loves with a depth that can only come from knowing what it's like to have nothing. What's one rule you've learned from loving someone with a resilient past? Share your wisdom in the comments below. Your insight could be exactly what someone else needs to hear. And if you're looking for guidance on how to communicate these needs to your partner, we've got a video just for you. Check it out. If you found this video helpful, we would appreciate you subscribing or sharing it. It might just help someone more than you think, and make the world a less chaotic place. Also, we have a shop too now if you wanted to grab some free goodies like free e-magazines or worksheets. It's called psychtogo.shop. It's where we will be making physical and digital product that you can bring into your homes. As always, thanks for being here and take care until next time.